Hey, welcome to All In with Sarn Patterson. I'm Sarn Patterson, and this is another update. It's been a couple of weeks since I've done anything, and the main reason behind that is I have been extremely and painfully ill. I did not know that sinusitis or sinus infection could be a world-altering kind of thing, but it certainly was for me. I have never been in so much pain in my life. The only other time that's been comparable is when, oh, 13 years ago now, when I had passed out from the amount of pain of the migraine that I was having, and I woke up with half my face paralyzed. That wasn't nice, but it was over relatively quick, which is why the past 2 weeks have been worse, because there was so much pressure and pain inside my skull that I was topping out of 10 out of 10 to like a 12 out of 10 on my personal pain scale, to the point that I now have a new level 10. And all my other headaches and my normal day-to-day pains are removed and lowered based on the amount of pain that I was just in. If you don't know me that well, I read a lot. And there's a lot of times in books that I read where they say people are writhing in pain, and you kind of get an imagery, but it doesn't hit you viscerally. Well, now it will always hit me in a deeper manner, because I was honestly writhing in pain. I couldn't walk, I couldn't talk that well, I couldn't think. I've been living on chicken noodle soup for the past couple of weeks. It's only in the past couple of days that I've started having real meals again. Yesterday and today are my first days starting to do workouts, and it's been real hard for me to not try to put the pedal to the metal and just go full tilt, because I want to make sure that I'm good. But on the flip side, I need to be smart, because I just did have 2 weeks where I was down and out, that I wasn't up and on the nutrition, I wasn't feeding my body, and it was actively beating the hell out of itself. And I even lost almost 2 kilos worth of weight. So some of it was probably fat, some of it was probably muscle. It was extremely painful, and I'm extremely grateful to my lady for helping take care of me, and my little girl for the times when I was able to spend time with her, when I was a little bit more lucid and cognizant of what's going on, and I could push the pain back, to spend time with her. Every time I was able to come out of the bedroom or where I was staying, she was always coming to run and to give me a hug and wanted to spend time with daddy, and that felt pretty freaking wonderful. So all that being said, I'm back on the mend. I'm still draining. I'm still losing all the crap that had built up. The doc had said that it may have been, something that built up not just in a couple of days, but maybe months or even a year. And since it's been a couple of years since I've been sick, because my constitution is pretty doggone solid, evidently it was just biding its time, looking for the right moment. And it does let me look back on the past, year or so of some of my headaches, when it felt like the pain was inside my skull and inside the bones. This was that infection when it was building up and building up and building up until it struck. And that ambush was a pretty doggone bad one for me. I'm on the mend. I'm back and moving, so you're going to start seeing more of me again. I'm going to start posting again. I'm going to try to be active. I am going to get back in the saddle to continue to working on my conditioning coach certification that I'm working through. I'm also working to start studying up to finish my tests for college, so I can finish out my bachelor's degree. I got a few other irons in the fire that I want to keep building up for my personal business, ergo all in. So there's a lot that's going on that was kind of put on hold for the past little while. So I'm also practicing looking at the good things in each day and not letting myself stress out for everything that has fallen by the wayside. Because a lot of things got put on pause. A lot of things happened that I wanted to be able to take care of that I just couldn't. And now I want to race ahead and try to get as much done as I can. And I need to remind myself that I need to slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And that's where I want to be. So step by step, take my breath, recenter, and get it done. Because if I get frantic and I add stress, I won't be able to do it as well as I want to. And I'll probably be sabotaging myself at every step. So even today, even though I just finished a workout, I actually cut it short at 20 minutes. And I didn't go full tilt, like I said, because I wanted to just start to feel how my body is. and make sure that I can do these things. Because my balance is still off because from all the various explosions and gunfire in my life, my left ear is definitely damaged and I don't hear well. Well, now my right ear is really jacked up, so I don't hear very well. So now in a lot of conversations, I'm like, what? Who? Or it takes a moment longer for it to process, or it sounds very weird. It's unpleasant overall. But I wanted to reach out and talk to you guys and let you know that I am back in the saddle. And this time it wasn't an emotional or mental demon that was beating me up. I'm sure those will come later. It was a physical one that I could not actively do anything. I wasn't on the computer. I wasn't on emails. I wasn't on anything. So for those who have been thinking about me, I appreciate your sentiment. To those who reached out, I am very grateful for your care and concern, and it makes me feel good that those out there are doing the same things that I do. So thank you so much. And I know, because you have my back, that I've got your 6, and I'll see you soon.